Hello everyone, in today's video we're going to be going through my favorite Story of Seasons and Rune Factory Bachelors. As you're watching, please let me know in the comments down below who are your favorites. Let's jump right in with Magical Melody. I'm going to choose Bob. Bob, he's really strong, he's really hardworking, and he's really nice, so, plus, plus, plus. So definitely Bob is my favorite in Magical Melody, although there are a few that I do kind of like as well. But yeah, Bob's number one. Number two, More Friends of Mineral Town. Definitely going to choose Gray. I've always liked Gray since the N64 version. He's also really hardworking. He really likes animals. And then I guess in More Friends of Mineral Town, he's the blacksmith. But yeah, I really like all versions of Gray. Number three, okay, so for the ones that I haven't played, I'm going to be just looking at the descriptions and the pictures of the different bachelors, so I'll just be doing it based on that, but I'll always tell you guys whether I played the game or not. I haven't really played Animal Parade or Tree of Tranquility much at all, so I just have to do this based on looks and description alone. I'm going to choose Owen, again, because hardworking and looks like a strong guy, so going with Owen. Number four, we have A Wonderful Life. You guys probably also already know this one. It's going to be Marlon or Matthew. Again, hardworking, really friendly, and in A Wonderful Life, there's only four choices, so it's easier to make the decision. Of course, Rock is a hard no. The only one who kind of competes, well, actually, I like Gustafa and Cody as well, but I like Marlon / Matthew a little bit more. Okay, number five, I've never played Grand Bazaar, and it's actually one of the games I know the least about. Some of these games I don't know almost anything about. So I'm just going based on the photos. I'm choosing Lloyd. I'm choosing Lloyd because he looks really interesting, and also the favorite farm animal is listed as cat. I really like cats, so that's another plus. So number five, gonna put Lloyd. The next one is Isle of Happiness, and I'm going to be choosing Mark. This one, yeah, I kind of had to look at the descriptions of them, and actually I think all of the different characters that you can choose as a bachelor in Island of Happiness, they all look kind of interesting, but I chose Mark because he's a farmer, and I like the games where you can marry the other farmer types. So yeah, I decided to choose Mark for this one. Then the next one is The Tale of Two Towns, and this one there was three that I was kind of interested in, but I ended up going with Kana or Kana, however you say it. I was interested in Cam and Mikhail as well, just based on the artwork. But it says Cam likes flowers, and yeah, I'm not really so into the florist types. And then Mikhail, see, if I was playing the game, I would really have to get to know these two bachelors better, Mikhail and Kana, before I made that final decision. But it seems like he's kind of finicky, so I probably would end up going with Kana. So yeah, I chose him. So the next one is, A New Beginning, and I'm choosing Neil. I've always liked his outfit. I've played A Story of Season Pioneers of Olive Town, where they have the DLC where you can meet Neil. So even though I haven't played A New Beginning, I have met this bachelor in a different game. Really like the outfit. He really likes animals, which, again, huge plus. So yeah, I'm going with Neil. Then we have Story of Seasons, and A Story of Seasons, I'm going to be choosing Rhaegar. Really like Rhaegar, again, in Story of Seasons Pioneers of Olive Town. Actually, of everybody in Story of Seasons Pioneers of Olive Town, Rhaegar is probably my favorite. Loved his heart scenes, love his backstory, just love his personality. Yeah, of everyone, including the DLC, it's Rhaegar for me. Then next, we have Trio of Towns, and I'm going to be choosing Woofio. I'm just kidding, of course. I was just looking at this, and before I saw this, I didn't even know that one of the games lets you marry a dog character. So then I started to do a deep dive of researching all about this, and apparently it's he's supposed to be used to be human, but then like he gets cursed. But yeah, I don't want to go too far into spoilers, so I'm not going to tell you the whole thing. But this character, Wolfio, like he's a bachelor that you can marry and have a child with. Like, is crazy, is weird. But yeah, I've never played this game, so I was just going based off of what I read online. But yeah, I can't believe that they decided to put that in a game. That's really weird. Okay, so joking aside, the one that I actually would choose would be Wayne. Actually, there's a couple characters in this one as well that I thought like they looked cool, but I decided to go with Wayne because his favorite is cafe mocha, and I really like drinking mocha as well. So I decided to go with Wayne for that one. The next we have Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. Yeah, I don't know why they put this one again, because we already had Friends of Mineral Town, but yeah, I'm definitely going to still go with Gray. Yeah, I like both. All the games that Gray is in, I'm going to choose Gray, so that's just how it is. The next one, this one was hard for me to choose because I don't really like any of them, but that's probably for me why like I'm not the hugest fan of most of the Rune Factory games, because I don't like most of the Bachelors. So it's really hard for me to get into them if like I don't want to marry any of the characters that are in the game. So I chose this character. His name is, let's see here, Joe. I chose him just based on the artwork alone, because the other three, they all kind of look like little kids, and so I was like, that's a hard no. But then I read the description of Joe, and it says that Joe, like, he has a good sense of humor, always looking for a good time, he's kind of a ladies' man, and I was like, oof, okay, maybe I need to go back and choose one of the other ones. But then I went back, and I was like, but the artwork for all the other ones, like, it's all hard no for me, so I guess I still have to go with Joe. You know, even if he has the ladies' man personality, I guess it's got to be Joe. And then Rune Factory 4, I kind of have the same problem again. None of them really stick out to me. None of them are like ones that I really want to marry. But yeah, I ended up going with this character. Yeah, I know he's like a part beast, part human. Actually, Rune Factory 4 I played probably longer than I played most of the other Rune Factory games. But yeah, I didn't really like his personality the more I got to know him. But I was like, well, I don't really want to marry any of the others either. So what are you going to do? Okay, Rune Factory 5. Again, it's a game that I played a bit. I haven't really played that much into it, but I'm going to choose Reinhardt. Again, mostly just based on looks alone, because I didn't really play far enough to get a bunch of heart scenes and see their personality more. But yeah, I really like the look of him. Actually, he's one of the few ones in Rune Factory where like looks wise, like really cool. I think he looks really cool. So yeah, just choosing him based on that. Because yeah, I don't have enough information about the personality to say definitely it's this one. Then the last one, it was a free space. I guess they made this before Pioneers of Olive Town came out, so they just gave you a free space. Yeah, it was a toss-up for me between a few of the characters, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to go with Jack, because he has a heart scene that I really, really like. The heart scene where he calls into the radio and talks about how he likes you. That scene won me over. He's kind of like the odd one on this list because he probably falls into like the lazier bachelor type, which, I kind of said I don't like, but it's between him and Ralph. But yeah, Ralph's heart scenes, like, I think I made a whole video about how I don't like them. So even though I like the look of him, I really don't like his heart scenes. I wish they could just start all over, do all of them over again, give him completely new heart scenes, and then maybe he'd win. But yeah, Jack won me over with the radio scene, so I'm going to choose him for the last game. So yeah, those are my lists. Please let me know in the comments down below, which bachelors would you guys choose? Do you like the style of video? This is something new that I was trying out. and make sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you guys next time.